Identical twins Jordan and Simon Gann were filled with potential.
They had incredible intelligence.
These kids were good kids.
But when they turn into teenagers, a switch flips.
They victimize people and create chaos in people's lives.
Some say their fate is written in their identical DNA.
It's psychological, sociological, and biological. It's this trifecta that comes together.
And no one is safe from their cross-country crime spree.
There's just so many victims across the United States.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna destroy you.
I didn't know what was going on.
It's midnight, and Meredith Gavin is sound asleep.
Hello?
I pick it up, and it's nobody. It's just breathing.
Who is this? Who is this?
There was laughing.
I said, who is this?
It wasn't funny.
Just stop calling me.
Meredith? You wanna mess with me, huh? I'm gonna mess with you.
Stop calling me.
I knew right away it was him.
Mommy?
It's okay. I can sleep in Mommy's bed, okay?
I know his voice. I was terrified.
Just go to sleep.
Meredith has reason to be frightened. This man is one of two twins who have been on the run for years. Born to loving parents in an upper-middle-class suburb, identical twins Simon and Jordan Gann had all the makings of a perfect childhood.
They had plenty of money. It honestly was a good home. The parents were always around.
Despite their privileged existence, their parents feared their identical additions might follow in the family's troubled footsteps.
The Gann family had a theory, and the theory was that some members of the male side of the family had the Gann gene, which meant they were rolling stones. They wandered around a lot, they were afraid of commitment, and they also got into trouble.
Their father, Blaine, had avoided the family curse so far.
Blaine Gann was a teacher at a local Catholic preparatory high school.
Blaine, they look just like you.
He also was a basketball coach, and he worked for another charity that helped build affordable housing.
Mr. Gann was a good father.
As boys, the twins appeared to dodge the family curse.
And these kids were good kids.
Simon and Jordan looked the same, but beneath the surface, they couldn't have been more different.
Jordan was the class cut-up. He liked to make jokes in school. He was an intelligent boy, but he certainly was not an achiever.
Mom, tell Jordan to stop shooting me.
His brother, Simon, was more serious and an excellent student. And he seemed to apply himself more.
Simon, you're no fun.
As the boys become teens, their opposing personalities foster fierce competition.
Their biggest thing was always to play one-on-one with the basketball right outside the house, and they would compete for hours nonstop from morning till nighttime.
And their rivalry doesn't end on the basketball court.
Simon and Jordan have a little rift between the two due to Jordan being a little jealous because Simon was very smart.
What happened was Simon, showing more aptitude, he gets into a preparatory school, whereas his brother, Jordan, just continues to go to the local high school.
Which results in a complex relationship between the twins.
Simon and Jordan were definitely hot and cold. They were either best friends or they were enemies.
Jeff, what's going on, man?
Despite their differences, Simon and Jordan are in sync in other ways.
Once they hit high school, they start lying to get what they want.
My dad has not been giving us money at all. I basically came here on E, dude. I am literally tapped out.
They had all the stories to make you feel bad, to give them that $20, that $40, that $60, whatever they needed.
Would you consider it, man?
They knew what to say to you to get that money.
We're friends. Come on, man.
We'll pay you back. All right.
They're lying to their parents, they're lying to their friends, and certainly they're lying to girls.
Do you want a drink?
I'll have one, thank you.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right, Jeff. Monica, is it?
Yeah.
That's just so confusing, because I thought we were gonna meet that girl, what's her name? Sarah? Sarah.
Who's Sarah?
It's this girl that Jeff's been rambling about.
If Jordan liked the girl that I was talking to, we'd all have a conversation. I would go upstairs to get a drink.
The last thing I want to see you do is get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
I'd come back down, this girl would hate me, because in that whole 2 minutes, Jordan would do nothing but badmouth me.
You said you could stay all night.
Sorry, I'll see you guys later.
Where are you going?
That behavior escalates. And so they go from lying to stealing.
I thought this was a party. Let's turn it up, man.
They never stole from me, but I do know personal friends of mine they did steal from, and it would be something as small as a $20 bill.
What's up, Jeff?
One twin seems particularly adept at lying.
Jordan definitely had a reputation that he couldn't be trusted. Simon, not so much. Simon was always a little bit smarter, a little bit better, I guess you could say.
We're still coming over next weekend, though, right?
I don't know.
But as far as most are concerned, these twins are trouble.
A lot of our friends' parents were against them being around. My parents said they're not coming in the house.
Before long, their thieving ways become a problem at home.
Simon and Jordan's father, Mr. Gann, came by the house. He goes, they stole from their mother's jewelry box.
It must have been a tremendous disappointment to Blaine Gann
Did you move my jewelry?
that his children were cheating and lying and stealing.
All my heirlooms, my grandmother's necklace.
Here's a guy who's an educator who works with young kids, and he can't get through to his own kids.
Everything's gone.
The parents fear the twins are afflicted by the family curse.
While I know the family calls it the Gann gene, there is a genetic makeup that does get passed down from family to family member that leads them to this propensity to be the pathological liar. Sometimes it triggers on, sometimes it doesn't trigger on.
Blaine and Suzanne have no recourse for this genetic disposition, and it only gets worse.
Blaine has a certain amount of money that he gets in a cash inheritance. It's in the house. Well, the money vanishes. And of course, they're the prime suspects.
Blaine.
Jordan!
Yeah, Dad.
Simon! Talk to me. Explain yourselves. Does this look familiar?
What you talking about?
The two boys got this pack mentality and they were ganging up against the dad.
You're going crazy, Dad.
And if he didn't give them what they wanted, they stole it.
Stop accusing us.
I didn't want to do this.
Blaine Gann has finally reached his breaking point.
Hey!
What are you doing, Dad? Are you kidding me right now?
He goes, I don't want them in the house.
Get out of here.
Are you kicking us out?
I never.
They're bad news.
Around here again.
Yeah, that was the end of that.
Okay, Dad. Okay. You still commands.
He goes to the police and he gets a restraining order to prevent them from ever coming back.
The twins are just 17 years old and haven't graduated from high school. It's the last time Blaine Gann sets eyes on them.
The Gann brothers disappeared from Methuen, Massachusetts around 2000. Never to be seen or heard from again in our city.
As the sun sets one summer evening, happy hour in Orlando, Florida is in full swing, and Meredith Gavin is unwinding after a long day.
We sat at the bar, and my friend and I were just chit-chatting, and her and I are typically friendly with everybody.
She looks across the bar, and she sees this handsome young guy.
He was good-looking, dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes.
I think he's coming over.
Hi.
Hi.
What are we celebrating today?
And we started kind of bantering back and forth.
Oh, we're on a business trip.
What do you do for a living? You know, what's your story?
I'm Meredith.
Oh, hi. Hi, Meredith.
Well, he said he was a doctor.
I'm Jordan. Dr. Jordan Gann. Hi.
Meredith Gavin is visiting Orlando for work, and she's made a new friend.
He introduced himself as Jordan Gann. He just said he was a doctor.
It's truly rewarding when I'm able to tell them that their kid is going to be all right.
That he did cancer research for pediatric oncology. And we were just like, wow. He had papers with him.
The papers catch Meredith's attention, and Jordan has a ready explanation.
He had just created some type of formula that involved a patent that he had sold. It was $2 million. You're like, wow, what girl isn't gonna love that?
Really? Wow.
Really?
And you're so young.
Meredith and her friend settle in for an evening with Dr. Gann.
We got some appetizers and ate and drank. And because he just got a huge settlement, thought, all right, well, he can afford to pay for himself, and maybe he can get us too, you know?
I'll take care of it. Thank you.
But when the evening winds down, Jordan makes an unfortunate discovery.
Wow, I am so embarrassed. I think I left my wallet in the office.
Oh, that's okay.
Fine, we'll get it, you know, it's not a big deal. We're not made of money, but what's a couple beers and appetizer gonna do?
It's totally fine.
How can I make it up to you?
And then him and I ended up going back to my room.
The evening doesn't have to end just yet.
No.
I wasn't looking to just go have sex with him and never speak to him again. That wasn't my plan. I didn't think his intention. The intention was for something to be more beyond one night. The next morning, we had to go to work, my friend and I, and he had to work too. We exchanged phone numbers. I just was thinking, I like him, he's nice, let's see where this goes.
Later that day, as Meredith is packing to drive back home to Tampa, she gets a text.
Might as well. He must really like you. Yeah.
Hey, not leaving without me, are you?
No.
Jordan explains that his car keys and wallet are missing, but he has backups for both in his second home in Tampa.
Sorry to keep bugging you, but I really need you to give me a call back.
But once they arrive, Jordan has trouble getting in touch with his friend, who has the spare key to his place.
And so we decided we're all gonna hang out at our apartment. And it was great. I mean, we were playing cards, drinking beer. He's totally fitting in with everybody. It was a really nice time.
I was wondering if I could borrow your phone again. I'm sorry.
In the midst of their whirlwind romance, Dr. Gann decides to confess a secret.
Who's this?
Who is that?
He was on the computer checking his email.
This is my daughter.
He showed me pictures of his daughter, who was a little peanut, probably 1.5 or 2 at the time, with dark curly hair. Looked just like him. And it didn't work with the mother, but he was taking care of his ex and his daughter.
Can I borrow your phone? Give her a phone call?
Over the course of the weekend, he called them from my cell phone.
Daddy loves you always. Bye.
As the weekend comes to an end, Jordan promises to repay Meredith's hospitality.
Right behind home plate.
He had figured out, based on our conversations, that one of the friends loved the Yankees. He was trying to get us tickets to a Yankees game in Tampa.
She's excited.
In yet another act of kindness, Meredith gives Jordan a ride back to Orlando. But once the two are on the road, she receives an unexpected phone call.
Hello? Yeah, he's right here.
It's one of her friends who'd met Dr. Gann, and the friend gets on the phone and tells her what's going on. Yanks are not in town.
Uh-huh.
He's lying.
Okay.
She said, well, we looked up the Yankees game tickets that he was talking about, and it's not happening. He was totally lying about that. Meredith, think about it, he doesn't have his credit cards. And I'm like, yeah.
Meredith plans to confront Jordan when they arrive in Orlando in a few moments.
Pull the car around that way and park. I'll meet you inside the concierge desk. Is that okay?
But after she parks the car, she never gets the chance.
He was nowhere to be found. Nobody knew who he was. No, nothing, nobody. He was like gone.
Meredith realizes she's been had. All told, she and her friends spent roughly $1,000 on Jordan that weekend.
I'm a total idiot. I felt like a loser. So I drove back to Tampa, and the entire time I just bawled my eyes out because you feel like a fool, like just devastated. But it's not the money that really sits with you. The money is just a product of a bigger picture of how one person can destroy your life in such a small period of time.
When she returns to Tampa, Meredith calls the police.
The crime is called theft by false pretenses.
The facts are he committed the offense knowingly and willingly. He identified himself falsely. So there was no question about what his intent was. A crime is a crime.
But in order to arrest Jordan Gann, they first have to find him.
He doesn't have an address. He doesn't have a driver's license. He's a ghost.
But Meredith doesn't give up easily.
I happen to have every phone number that he called in my phone on my phone. So I called the numbers.
This is gonna sound really weird.
I reached the mother of the daughter of the picture that he showed me.
He told me he had a daughter.
She wasn't surprised that I called her.
Told me that too.
This wasn't the first girl she's heard from.
Is he even a doctor?
The woman on the line tells Meredith that everything Jordan told her is a lie.
How does he keep getting away with this? Why is nobody doing anything?
And he's left dozens of victims with more than just a broken heart.
I was speechless. I had nothing to say. My mind was numb.
Meredith Gavin has been taken, her money and her heart.
How could this happen to me? How could I let this happen to me? What's wrong with me? You just feel this big.
But that's not all identical twin Jordan Gann has done to her.
I reached the mother of the daughter of the picture that he showed me. She told me on the phone that I've not been the first girl that has called her, and that she has a daughter with him, and he also has other children.
Meredith is suddenly reminded of her romantic nights with Jordan. In a panic, she rushes to a pharmacy.
I found out that I was pregnant.
Mom?
I don't want kids. Like, kids was not part of my plan, ever, in my life, ever. Even if I got married, I didn't want kids. When I talked to my mom, whatever I decided, she would support me. So we talked about raising the baby together.
I just need your help.
I'm not going anywhere.
And that was the choice, raising the baby together.
It's gonna be okay, okay? I promise.
Now Meredith is more determined than ever to track down Jordan Gann. And she gets more information from the mother of Jordan's child.
She told me he has a twin brother. She told me his twin's name was Simon, that he was from Massachusetts. I found an email address, and I emailed it. We ended up communicating on the phone several times. Simon explained to me that he lived with his girlfriend and was living a normal life.
They kicked him out of the house when we were in high school and haven't really talked to him since.
Simon has no information about his twin brother.
Honestly, couldn't even give you a current phone number or
He says Jordan has been off the grid for years.
No Christmases, no letters, no phone calls.
So you got a twin good brother, a twin bad brother. I've never seen a criminal case involving twins where one goes one way as the good twin and one goes the other way as the bad twin. This is very, very, very unusual.
Jordan is still nowhere to be found when Meredith gives birth to their son, a healthy baby boy named Liam.
I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know how hard. I'm a single mother raising a child with no monetary support from Jordan, no emotional support.
Though Meredith has no legal recourse, she does find a way to fight back.
And I started the website, really, I think it was kind of like a form of therapy for myself.
Meredith writes about her experience, and soon she hears from others who have encountered Jordan Gann.
She did not take this lying down. She stood up and she said, "This happened to me, and don't let it happen to you."
My website was blowing up with hits. People emailed me where they were and what happened to them with Jordan. You learn about aliases, you learn locations, you learn keywords, you learn the cons. I was able to build this website with all of this information from people this happened to over the course of years.
It seems Jordan Gann is everywhere and nowhere, all at once.
Jordan was really all over the place in late 2003 and 2004. We have him near Salt Lake City in 2003 in October. He had test-driven a bunch of luxury cars, and he was later found in possession of these car keys. A few months later, he's found in Tucson, Arizona. Police say that somebody told them that he defrauded them of a computer.
And Jordan Gann is just getting started.
Hey man, here's the final tab. I need you to wrap it up.
What? Whoa,
Clear this for me.
It's closing time at a local watering hole in Nashville. And one lonely patron lingers.
He refused to pay an $80 tab.
You need to pay this entire bill right now.
I want to see a manager. Give me a manager. Do you want to talk to a manager?
The bar manager says he tried to stab him with a pen.
This is
Show
your
me
bill?
a manager. I'm serious.
Hey, call 911.
Jordan is arrested and taken down to the station.
The cops put his name through the computer, and up comes Meredith's blog. And so the police extradite him back to Florida to face justice.
Jordan is charged with grand theft. And the extent of his criminal past suggests that the Gann gene is alive and well. And police believe it has a scientific name.
Pseudologia fantastica, which is basically the technical term for pathological liar. There's 4 elements to it. So you've got part number 1, which is the story's believable. Part 2 is it's an enduring story. It's used over and over and over again. Part 3, you're making yourself this grand person. And then the 4th part is when you're confronted about the lie, you admit it's a lie, but then you continue to lie. So it doesn't change your behavior.
Jordan is found guilty and sentenced to 30 months in jail.
But going to jail may backfire.
Jail is a place not where you're rehabilitated. Jail is a place where you learn how to be a better criminal.
Across the bay from Tampa, the moon shines brightly in Clearwater, Florida.
Jessica is with a friend of hers, a male friend. And they're walking, they're chatting. The friend is inebriated. He's drunk. Up comes a man who's good looking, who's got olive skin, very well spoken.
So he offered to help So together they bring her drunken friend home.
He identified himself as Dr. Jonathan Marino, a pediatric oncologist.
Thanks for your help. I'm Jessica.
And then Dr. Marino says that he doesn't want to go back to his hotel and he'd like to stay around and talk with her. So by 2:30 in the morning, they're at her apartment. They fall asleep.
The next morning, Jessica Tupelo and Dr. Marino chat over coffee.
Oh, coffee. Thank you.
You're welcome. You just moved here?
Yeah. It's close to my condo, actually.
He shows us some papers, and it shows that he had just closed on a condo worth millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And she's impressed by this.
I can't imagine doing something like that.
Why not?
She explains that she's a graduate student who's just graduated. She has student loans to pay off. She has very little money.
I could take care of that for you. It's no big deal.
He said he'd like to help her pay off her debts.
You being serious right now?
Yeah, totally serious.
And he'd happily give her $100,000 that would arrive in about 2 or 3 days.
It would work a lot better if we had a local joint account.
But what Dr. Marino says is, you know what? I don't have my money with me.
We can go right to my bank, open an account.
And if you give me $750, I'll put it into the account to open it up.
I'm sure the banks are open by now. Let's do it.
And then tomorrow, I'll wire in the money to pay for your student loans.
Let's go. All right.
Jessica wants to believe Dr. Marino is her knight in shining armor.
Why not? You want it to happen. Crazier things have happened, right? You hear about the millionaire who goes into the restaurant and leaves the waitress a $10,000 tip. This just happens to me my turn. Oh, aren't I lucky? I always wanted to win the lottery. Well, this is my lottery.
Jessica cleans out her accounts at an ATM, and the two head to Dr. Marino's bank in Tampa.
From Pinellas County to across the bay to Tampa, she starts having some questions that are running through her mind. She's getting a little insecure. Maybe this isn't right.
Okay, so I'll go inside.
Jessica had the $750 in hand. However, something didn't feel right.
Jessica realizes this is all the money I have in the world right now.
No, I don't want to do this anymore.
Hey, where are you going? I don't understand. We talked about this already. You thought you were interested. It's not a big deal. Just give me the purse.
Give me back my purse! Give me my purse back!
He takes it forcefully, and she tries to hold him. He pushes her, runs out, and escapes.
Jessica wastes no time reporting the incident.
The fingerprints were recovered from the victim's apartment, and the fingerprint was compared in the state system. There was a match on the fingerprint. The suspect was identified as Jordan Gann. I put that information into our database to do research, and in turn, I discovered a previous incident involving Miss Gavin. And when I placed a phone call to Miss Gavin, she gave me a little insight and history about her encounter. And then she pointed me to the website that had all the Gann twin information. So as I went through the entire website, there was a wealth of information that I had no clue who I was dealing with. I had our public information office create a media blast to alert local citizens of the potential con artists in the area. A warning was issued for Jordan Gann and his arrest for the grand theft.
Jordan's criminal behavior is escalating, and he could be dangerous if he isn't caught soon. In a near-empty bar, Jordan Gann watches a football game.
He's just having a drink. He's chatting people up. He's chatting up the bar manager.
Nice to meet you, Simon Wilkes.
He says he's an attorney in town from Boston.
Well, do you guys do special events around here?
And that he's doing a job for Marriott, and Marriott is right next door.
Jordan told the bar manager that he wanted to throw this big party.
At least 150 people, I would expect.
That he wanted the bar manager to charge $100 a head.
You know, write down my information for you. You got a pen?
Oh, here.
Me. And I will pass this plate.
Jordan wrote his name on a piece of paper Dr. Sean Cohen.
Hey, just give me a call.
It was not the same name that he initially told the bar manager.
But it is an alias Jordan uses often, and it's documented on Meredith's blog.
I will get back to you.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you.
That sets off alarms. So he excuses himself, goes upstairs, checks in the computer, and finds out that this guy is really Jordan Gann.
The bar manager called the Tampa Police Department.
Once again, Jordan admits to his crimes. But rather than act out, he relents.
He seemed remorseful and apologetic. We're dealing with con artists and pathological liars, so I took his apology and his appearance of being remorseful for the act with a grain of salt.
But that's easy. Just go on a website.
And he is shameless when it comes to confessing his crimes.
Doctor, for example.
He stated that he would go to the Goldman Sachs website, pull out some of their documents, make alterations, and go to Kinko.
So they would think I was something special.
And make the copies and just make the information fit whatever character he was trying to portray.
You sprinkle in a few specific details, and anybody who's had a few drinks in them, they buy it.
And the officers responded and took Jordan into custody. He did seem a little sad. He looked tired and just seemed like a lost soul. He did say that he has a twin brother by the name of Simon.
Simon's got nothing to do with this, man.
However, he hadn't seen him in about 5 years.
We are nothing alike.
He claims that Simon doesn't do anything like he does, that he's clean.
Jordan pleads guilty to organized fraud and is sentenced to another 30-month stint in jail. His bizarre story becomes national news.
After the media blast, they dubbed him the Romeo Robber.
It was online, it was in our paper. It's a compelling story. It's kind of scary because it's real. I was trying to find out more. I'd requested an interview with Jordan at the jail, and he declined it. And then I got a call.
Hello?
And the man on the other end said he was Simon.
As in Jordan?
And Simon claims to have a story about his twin that everyone will want to hear.
I ran to my editor and just said, oh my gosh, you gotta hear what just happened.
Conman Jordan Gann is behind bars again, but his twin brother is about to steal the spotlight.
Simon comes out of hiding and, very well aware of his brother's problems, he calls a reporter in Tampa.
Jordan's brother, Simon?
I picked up the phone while I was working on the story, and he told me that he was Simon. And
Yes, that Simon Gann.
so we proceeded to talk, and we talked for close to 2 hours.
I'm calling to set the story straight.
Simon said that when his brother was arrested in Tampa, that he had gone to the Bahamas to escape the media hubbub following his brother's arrest.
Just like his twin brother, Simon has a silver tongue.
He made references to literature. He said he spoke 14 languages. It was a whirlwind.
Finally, Simon gets to the subject at hand.
He is nothing more than a common thief.
He said his brother was just scamming people. He wants the attention, he wants the girls, he wants the money. He definitely wanted to try to distance himself from his brother.
I've worked for everything in my life.
He distinguished himself as being legitimate and that his brother was a scammer. And then he said, there's nothing you can do for someone who is not living in reality.
Simon tells the reporter that he hasn't seen his brother Jordan in years.
I hung up the phone and I'm like, wow, that was impressive.
Despite their separation, the Gann twins' rivalry seems to be going strong. Simon appears to have been Jordan's muse.
But what's interesting about that is Jordan is apparently jealous of his brother's life. He's ripping it off as an adult in order to rip off other people. So there is this strange competition going on between these two.
A competition that has been there from the start. And it goes both ways. In a busy hotel lobby in the capital of Honduras, Melissa Taylor sits alone.
All right.
Melissa had missed her flight, and she was sitting in the lobby, and this man was in the lobby also and offered to let Melissa use his laptop.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. It's not a problem at all.
He introduced himself as Samir Benzema.
Oh, Samir, nice to meet you. I'm Melissa.
Melissa, nice to meet you.
The kind stranger impresses Melissa with more than just his generosity.
Are you from New Zealand?
No one ever knows the Kiwi accent.
Oh, I knew it.
Because she's originally from New Zealand, and he figured it out right away, which she thought was unusual because most people have a hard time figuring out what her accent was.
Are you here for work?
Vacation.
Vacation, huh?
And soon the two are deep in conversation.
Here's to Miss Flight.
He explains that he works for a bank and that he has a certain amount of cash, a lot of cash with him. Samir claims that $50,000 that he had in a bag was stolen, and he's bereft. He needs some help.
My wallet was in there. It's all gone. So I've been frantically calling the embassy.
And so Melissa helps him by buying him some drinks, buying him some food.
Can you put it on 704?
Ah, you are so kind. Thank you so much.
Samir convinces Melissa to let him spend the night with her in her hotel room. And it's there that he makes a confession.
He told Melissa that he had Asperger's. He explained that he's like Rain Man.
I have a difficult time in social situations.
But there is an upside.
I'm really good with numbers.
That he could count cards. He's actually able to show the trick.
And then deal like normal.
Samir suggests they put his gift to good use and hit the local
We
casino.
could totally go down there and clean them out.
So she thought, well, this is going to be a great deal because here I am paying for everything in Honduras. Absolutely, why not?
It's gonna make some money.
Blackjack. He's gonna count cards. Guess what? He doesn't make a lot of money. He loses about 4 to 5K of her money. And of course, he says, I'm going to pay all this back to you.
I am so sorry. I don't know what happened down there. I am so sorry.
Later that night, Melissa logs on to Samir's laptop.
She did some sleuthing on his emails and found his name, and it said the name Simon Gann.
And this information can mean only one thing.
What this indicates is Simon is as bold-faced a liar as his brother Jordan is.
It turns out Simon has also been running scams for years, which means the infamous Gann gene is alive and well in both Jordan and Simon.
These brothers are a first. There is nothing in American criminal history where you have two twin brothers who are con men.
Meredith Gavin had expected her website to go dark after Jordan returned to jail. But now that Simon is on the scene, the number of hits keeps rising.
Now we have two people who look the same, doing the same things across the US. That was where I was like, this is insane. You know, this is crazy. Why aren't more people talking about this? Like, you have two people who are twins committing crimes.
And soon, the nature of their crimes takes a dark turn.
Hello?
Meredith?
I knew right away it was Simon.
And this time, he's not playing games.
He said, I'm coming to Albany. Coming to get you.
Liam.
Nearly 6 years after her encounter with conman Jordan Gann, Meredith Gavin receives a chilling call from his twin, Simon.
Hello?
Meredith?
I didn't know why he was laughing. I didn't know what was going on.
You wanna mess with me? I'm gonna mess with you.
What are you gonna do?
Simon tells Meredith that if she doesn't take down her website, he's going to exact revenge.
Mommy?
It's okay.
You can sleep in Mommy's bed, okay?
He was gonna harm my family, and he was gonna take away Liam.
Meredith contacts police, but finding someone who lives off the grid as Simon does is nearly impossible.
I need a cop car here now.
Oh, I was scared.
Someone is going to break into my house. I have a young child.
Was he gonna break in? Was he gonna come in and kill me? I had no idea.
And little does she know, Simon is just getting started.
Here we go. Unknown, I bet you it's him. He called me upwards of 65, 70 times within a 3-day time span. At this point, I start video recording what's happening because nobody's gonna believe what's happening unless there's actual video of this person calling me over and over and over and over again.
He's on the phone right now. He disconnected.
Stop calling me! Stop calling me, Simon Gann!
Then, out of the blue, the phone calls stop.
Heard back from him since. I thought that he was coming up here to ruin my life. And I had no idea what that meant. Was he gonna come in and kill me? I had no idea.
Simon Gann is off the grid, leaving Meredith and police wondering if they will ever find him. Once the morning rush dies down, only a few patrons linger at a popular Bay Area coffee shop.
A woman named Miriam is chatted up by a gentleman.
Mind if I sit here?
That's fine.
His name is Salim Dutante, and he claims to be a math whiz who went to MIT.
I'm sorry, what are you working on?
Oh, this?
He actually had a little notebook that he opened up and showed her some of the algorithms. She had a mathematics background, and it made sense to her what he was saying. Over the next couple of weeks, they went out on a few dates. Salim at the time said he had to work in Southern California, so he would disappear for a couple of days, come back for a couple of days.
Hey, Miriam.
Hey.
During the course of all that, he claimed that someone stole his luggage. And in that luggage was his laptop, his cell phone, his passport.
Yeah, I got you that cell phone you asked me for.
You remembered?
Yeah, of course. Here.
Oh, that's perfect.
She got him a cell phone so that he could start contacting people to get all this stuff straightened out. But when that didn't happen, she started realizing there's just too much not right here.
Finally, Miriam's distrust comes to a head.
When he was sleeping, Miriam woke up and searched his briefcase and found his passport with his real name of Simon Gann. She immediately went to the computer, Googled it, found Meredith Gavin's website, and then immediately called us. As we went into the house, we broke up into teams. 2 teams went to the right, 2 teams went to the left, and they couldn't find him in the bedroom, which is where he was supposed to be. She left him sleeping in the bedroom. Next to the bedroom was a small little office area, and it had a closet. And he was actually hiding on the floor in the corner with his pants halfway down because he hadn't had enough time to put them on all the way.
You're under arrest.
He was not happy.
If you say can and will be held against you in a court of law.
Police soon learned just how sophisticated Simon's scams had become.
When I did the search warrant on his cell phone and on his email, I saw his patterns where he was finishing with one victim while currently with my current victim while prepping the next 2 or 3 victims. So he had an assembly line going on, and by that nature, his crimes increased because he increased the number of crimes he could commit in any given day. The magnitude doubled or tripled or quadrupled.
Simon is sentenced to 16 months in a California state prison for multiple felonies, including theft by false pretenses. And for a brief period, both Gann twins are off the streets and behind bars. While the twins have never been seen together, some speculate the brothers have been working in tandem for years.
I think they've been in contact with each other. There's too much similarity in what they were doing for them not to have worked together on this at some point in time and helped each other figure it out.
Thank you so much for the drink.
The Gann twins have conned people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Over the last 15 years, probably $200,000 a year.
I think the full game is you're here, I'm there, because we're twins, and it's very confusing when I'm in California and you're in Florida. It's harder for police to identify who they are, because one can say one and one can say they the other.
I think that they've been in contact, if for no other reason than to one-up each other. Hey, I just pulled this scam. Hey, I just pulled that scam. That's what these guys would do.
And being one of two has helped them evade the law.
It's such a great excuse. It's so easy for Simon to say, Jordan's using my name and I don't know where he's at and what he's doing. So it's plausible deniability.
And their scams are so similar that some victims still wonder which Gann they've encountered.
I would go back and forth about who the father of Liam is until very recently when I was in contact with the first mother that I spoke to initially. And she said, yes, it's Jordan. He told me he's the father. But the Gann gene stopped at Jordan for us. Liam is a Gavin. He is one of the nicest kids you will ever meet.
There are at least 2 children that we know of, without fathers.
The children didn't ask to be put in this mess. They didn't ask to be brought up in this situation. Eventually, they're going to find out who their father is.
The fear is of what they're going to do when Liam's old enough to seek them out. That's my fear now and will be until he is actually experiencing the rejection himself.
I know what they're capable of and what they're going to be doing in the future.
Identical twins Simon and Jordan make victims out of everyone they encounter.
Every single one of these victims trusts in the next person to do the right thing. Live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that rule was broken. And that's not right.
Now the question is, where does it stop? Because it isn't stopping. And sooner or later, this is going to escalate, and it's just a matter of when and trying to stop it before it happens.